What's up guys, it's Jules. Welcome back to my channel. So I got a couple of requests for my skincare routine from my Instagram when I was doing like the question thing. So I figured I would film a video kind of going in depth on my routine and all of that. One thing though, a lot of people who have good skin are just like, oh, just drink water, oh, da da da. There are so many other factors that can contribute to somebody having acne or breakouts and stuff like that. I've always had pretty good skin, but the beginning of high school, and I want to say probably like my junior year, I had a lot of breakouts going on here. I used to have really bad scarring here in between my eyebrows and like on my forehead. A lot of that is stress induced, and on top of that, if you don't really have a great diet, that could affect your skin too. It's not as simple as drinking water. There's a lot that goes into having good skin, so I hate people that like have just good genetics and just don't really do much and they're just like, oh, just drink water. No, bitch, no. Genetics does play a role if you have acne and major breakouts sometimes too, so some of the stuff I use might not work for you. Another thing I would like to point out is I switch out a lot of these products. Like, I change up my routine every couple of weeks just because I like trying new stuff. Before I even do anything, the first part of my routine would be to take off my makeup. I used to get like gentle face wipes from Neutrogena, but I just get the Walmart brand now just because it does the same job. Make sure to be kind of gentle on my skin too, not like scrubbing really hard. After I take off my makeup, then I'm going to use the natural facial cleansing pads from Trader Joe's. I've used these since I was like 13 or 14, 13 or 14. I swear by these. They have tea tree oil in them. I don't know if people can't stand the smell of that, but it's like my crack. Tea tree oil is kind of good for like bringing down pimples that haven't formed yet but are like in the works. Like, you know, when you get a bump and it's like right there and you know it's gonna be a mean pimple, this shit gets rid of that. Next, I will cleanse my skin. So I use the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. This can be kind of pricey, but if you get like this size, I want to say it's like $10 or $15. I really like it. It's very gentle on the skin, but if this is like too much for a cleanser, I'll name alternative options in the description just because some of the stuff I use is kind of pricey. When I do wash my face, I do this thing with my ring finger just to help with the circulation of my face. I go in circles and then counterclockwise and so on. I like to use my ring finger for just like around the eye area just because this skin right here is very sensitive. Moving on, after that I just pat my face dry, whatever. And then I'm going to move on to a toner. It doesn't matter what toner you use, but just make sure to include it in your skincare routine. It's the hydrating toner. It has Rosewater in it. I was just trying this just for something new, but what I normally use is just regular witch hazel. Cheap, y'all can get it, I recommend. I was like showing clips of like my actual routine, me doing it, because I actually did it today. Today wasn't an exfoliating day. I like to have my schedule for exfoliating every like 2 or 3, every like 3 days I would do, because too much exfoliating is kind of getting rid of that skin. My pores get clogged very, very easily, so everyone's different depending on when you would want to exfoliate. This is the Vasanti Brighten-Up. I love this, but it's expensive, and I keep getting it in Birch boxes, which is great. Anything, you guys can use anything that has some type of like grit or texture to it. Make sure that it's not as rough. If you have sensitive skin, be prepared for your skin to be a little red if you use something with a rougher texture. This is pretty nice on my skin. It still exfoliates, but it's just kind of delicate, so that's why I keep using it. Since I get clogged pores, I like to do those little nose mask things. You can get them at Walmart. It's just like the strips I like to use, but I'm out of them right now. So I've been using this deep cleansing black mask. You can get this on Amazon. I use it sometimes, but I like to go with brands that I'm like, I don't know, experienced in, and this isn't it. So now moving on to the moisturizing part and all of that. Okay, so before moisturizer, you should always use some type of serum or essence. I don't have essence right now. I got this from Jackie Ina, by the way, and from the 10-step Korean skincare routine, but I don't do all of the steps all of the time. This is from Dr. Jart. Dr. Jart, I don't think is that expensive, but I always get like samplers and stuff in my Birchbox, so I like his brand. This is the Radiance Serum. Doesn't really do much for hydration. It's really just very glowy, makes my skin look nice. I got this also in a Birchbox, and I know this brand is expensive. This is the Sunday Riley high dose retinoid serum. I'm pretty sure if you're pregnant, you can't use retinol, whatever the fuck this shit is. But I'm not pregnant, so I'm good. I have a couple of moisturizers that I like. My high-end ones would probably be from Drunk Elephant, which is expensive as shit. And then there's this like orange one, C.E.O. something. I'll put the name right here. Love that. Very like hydrating, but it's not heavy. Since it's the winter time now, I've moved on to Pond's Dry Skin Cream. This is a thick ass moisturizer, so if you have oily skin, it's not for you. I just use this because I get really dry skin in the winter. My mom actually just got me this moisturizer that she uses, and it's the Olay Regenerist. She has been using this like forever, and I just wanted to try it out. I like it so far. It's definitely lighter than this one, which I can appreciate just because I don't like feeling shit on my face. Like I use this today and like I don't feel it. If I use this, I would feel it. But for lips, bruh, I have not found a chapstick that I like. My lips get so dry in the winter, and it's annoying because like that's crusty. Who wants to fucking kiss crusty lips? Not me. I like the Lip Therapy and Nivea's Smoothness lip care thing, but you need to keep reapplying it, and it gets really annoying. And especially with this, if you put on too much, you'll get those white, like crusty, not crusty, but like white parts like on the side of your mouth, and it just looks gross. I like to do face masks every like 2.5 weeks, I would say. Some people do them every week, but I just don't have time for that. In college, my skincare routine has definitely not been what it is because just I get lazy. But this is the routine that I use for the most part. So I thought that I would share that with you guys. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you. If you have any questions or anything, comment down below and I will respond. Oh, another thing, if any of my subscribers like are only subscribed to me on YouTube and like don't connect with me on any socials, I'm on my Instagram a lot, so like that's where I respond the most to and like get to talk to you guys. So if you have any videos that you want, you can comment here and DM me or whatever, and I'll be sure to make it at some point. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
This is a hit! And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping my wet is where you